Good talk to
Something I can help you with?
I'm looking into the Nilkin
10.
Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
Okay.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
True.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Okay. Because obviously
That's all.
he...
Thanks for your time.
I'm here to
If they reopen it, then that obviously shows that they made a mistake, which they don't want to do. Because that would cause a lot of issue. Alright mate, definitely dropping your stream again. Gotta go now, take care. Hey, no worries buddy, thank you very much for dropping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Right. Let's return to this little quest, following the panels. Where is it in here?
That's an entire sector showing green. Good job. Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold.
Ah.
Please await further instructions.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable
Okay.
power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power.
Let's just look at the quests. I want to do this. Get these two panels.
All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Okay, it's up there.
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Okay, and then the final one. Oh, that's definitely tampered with.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Okay.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Oh. That's worrying. Hopefully she's not about to sabotage our, like, the main ship. Oh, hello, Cora. You right?
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
I mean...
She understands the stakes. If I fail, we...
You won't.
Let's hope not.
You won't. That's the end of it. I worked out logistics with Director Tan.
Okay.
They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good.
From what I remember, we
While
get...
you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
We'll do. There's a female Turian, I'm pretty sure we use. Oh, we get on our team, which is really cool. I honestly think they did a better job with the female Turians than the male Turians. I think that part of that is because the male Turians were created for Mass Effect 1 and 2, and I think female Turians only were introduced in Mass Effect 3. So obviously they had more time to develop the design.
What's the latest about Wiki?
Oi, you.
Zara Kellis,
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here,
Oh, okay.
I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
The
Okay.
real saboteur could be setting you both up.
But
Because we
why?
both figured out something was going on? That would make sense.
Okay, yeah, I
It's
guess.
better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless.
Yeah, I guess if they're trying to hack
Wish
into
I
the
had
information
access to the
stuff.
security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams.
I downloaded Just Cause 4 and Wes
Raj,
from
you there?
yesterday because
Yes.
they're both free this
How
month
did
for
it go?
PlayStation Plus. Oh, they're already out. Ooh,
Is it
after.
really her?
I'll have to add those to my
Wasn't
library.
her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
So yeah, it's what's it called. I didn't realize that the games were already live. I'll have to add those to my library. Probably not download them yet, but obviously if you just add them to your library, then you can download them whenever you want with PlayStation Plus. Right, bouncing back to operations. But I know Just Cause is meant to be a really good game. I think it's Just Cause 4 that I've heard good things about. It's either 4 or 3. Right.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Oh, there's more security footage.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
True.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need
It's
pretty
not
high
as bad,
clearance to
though.
mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information
Really?
available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Okay. I was gonna say we're not gonna have to scan every single human, are we?
All personnel, be aware of any
Negative match.
security.
Oh, come on. I want a name.
Negative match.
Okay. Oh, it's transferred to the Hyperion.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
I got quite a lot of games on the from PlayStation Plus that I need to play. I got quite a few games actually that I need to play. I got like I still haven't touched Fallout 76, and I've also got Red Dead Redemption 2, and then Horizon Zero Dawn. And then a couple of PlayStation Plus games. Oh, this guy? Oh, pressed all the wrong buttons right there.
This person is not a match.
Okay, someone this way. Oop,
Scan
looks like it.
results show a partial positive. Target is most likely
I was gonna
suspect.
say the fact that he's messing about with the panel.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now makes no sense.
What do you know? I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt
Okay.
people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
He just walks away. Required 73 Andromeda viability points. Okay, so the viability points from what I remember is you need to get a certain amount to be able to inhabit a planet. Interesting that it's like that by doing that quest that did that. I'm just checking. It's in Nox. Okay. Talk to Sam. We get to find out a bunch of information about Sam, I believe, now, and how Sam works with our powers. I think this is where we get to choose to
Hello,
become an explorer.
Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
That's good.
Yeah, what was that
No one
about?
likes headaches.
You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
No, okay. I just love that I completely misread the time right there, but even still. I was like, oh, it's coming to the end of the stream. Nah, we still have an hour. And even then, I'm actually enjoying this quite a lot, so I might play it longer. I do need to go for a walk at some point and cook food. But I reckon we could do like a few more hours. Got plenty of time.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your
I
father
got the
felt
main
it was
work
for
that
the
I need to
best.
do done today, so
What was he trying to hide?
My
it's all
true
good.
capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
So yeah, he can basically mess with
And that's
our biotic powers
me
and stuff like
now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec
think this
calls
is
them
really cool.
Profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious, like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Will it hurt?
Okay, well, just as long as it doesn't hurt.
The only pain is that which life provides. As I've discovered, this can be a lesson in itself.
It's one I'd rather avoid.
I was gonna say, so it's
So where do we
a
go from here?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a
Yeah.
gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a
See
block
in a
on
sec.
portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's
this is
quarter.
basically
In the meantime, unless you have more
the further you
questions,
progress
your
through the
new ship
game,
awaits.
the more like
Thanks.
story and stuff you unlock. But yeah, so he. Oh wait, do I only have one unlocked? I can't be an explorer yet. I need 2 points each invested in combat tech and biotics. Okay, we need to be upgrading everything else then, because this is the one we want. Biotic Blink evades, allow you to quickly traverse a short distance, even seemingly pass through solid matter. This is the dash. Okay, so I did Vanguard right when I did the last playthrough. My attacks restore shields, instead of jump out jet. Use biotics to jump and evade. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of the same. Yeah, so it's an AI which is monitoring all of like everything that we did, everything that our dad did, everything that we're doing, to basically learn and like archive everything in a sense, which is one, terrifying. It's pretty terrifying, and two, kind of cool. Right, so let's select this profile. With this okay, I was gonna say, no, I wanted to read that. With the Sentinel profile selected, we get bonus to combo damage, tech recharge, speed, power shield, cost reduction, power restoration, and defense, and we get tech armor, which absorbs a significant amount of whatever damage gets past shields. Unlike with other games where these were like the classes, these are, as it's saying, profiles, and we can change these at any point. All we need to do is get the specific requirements, and then we can switch between whichever one just seems best at the time, which is kind of cool. That's interesting. You can see people through walls while evading a brief cloaking device is activated. Wait, that'd be so cool with the shotgun. But this is the one we're going to try and get towards. So we need 2 points in everything. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 points in tech, 1 point in biotics, and 0 points in combat. So let's put another point in biotics. So either the effect duration or power. Let's go for power. Score 2 points in biotics. Confirm. Next level up, we'll put the points into combat, because then we can use the explorer profile. And I'm pretty sure that we'll do all this stuff in the weapons bay or whatever it is in the ship. Before we go.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Alright. Let's go exploring. Oh yeah, memory triggers. So these are throughout the world and basically unlock part of Sam's memory
What was
core.
that?
An eidetic trigger related to your father and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate
So
further.
yeah, this basically adds a bunch of lore in regards to our father and the whole point of the Andromeda
Your father's first
expedition and
sidearm,
everything like that.
a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the
Hey.
First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
It's the Normandy. Wait, I just took it. Oh, where do I put it? Because this is our quarters now, right? No idea. The archive system.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Okay.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion.
This must be so
I certainly
exciting.
have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
This is Lara. I'm pretty sure she talks about Shepard.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few
Could be
years
wrong.
back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Maybe
The
not.
Yara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Okay.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni.
Is it that? I know. I'm pretty sure she
you.
refused to
Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and
come to Andromeda.
Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Okay, so maybe she doesn't talk about it. I actually don't know when they left then.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now.
Oh wow, this
I'm
was just
worried
before
about
we left.
Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which
Or
brings
ever.
me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
Can we use the
That
encrypted
log is
logs or
not
no?
currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Makes sense. The coffee machine. Incredibly important.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
That's quite funny, actually. So I assume there's going to be like a little cutscene memory.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
That's pretty terrifying.
Okay, something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
Oh.
And AI is your answer?
Yeah,
We need to catch
that
up.
was a bit weird.
The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Hello.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Oh, hello.
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
So that's a mother. See, our mother has a terminal illness.
Wow, hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Imagine that
Alec was a stubborn man.
he's been in a meeting about something and then just instantly just like straight on the phone. Okay. But yeah, so he was basically trying to create an AI that would make the human race stronger. And as he said, like kind of catch up with the other races that have been who are basically more advanced than the humans. Pull my finger. Then Phoenix pulls Tabachi's finger. Hey Dixie, welcome back. The audio sounds cool at least. Well, that is pretty good. But the game definitely looks a lot better than Mass Effect 3. We're running at pretty good graphics as well, so hopefully you guys agree.
It's how Dad was wired. He didn't like to lose.
We are looking
In
at a
any
lot of the war
situation.
stuff, we'll be
It would
honest.
seem that included me.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Yeah.
Of what?
Unknown.
I mean,
Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters.
oh, okay.
I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Time to go back to the
Okay,
audio
I'll
logs
keep
then.
working on it. That's all for now.
I definitely need to know more about Sam.
Your father's personal logs.
Some of the facial animations look strange sometimes, yeah. The that's one of the issues which has been there since launch, which they have they haven't, and they're probably not going to fix at this point. The animations of the faces are really weird.
Amazing how life can change in an instant.
Like it
Suddenly
looks
my
really
career
good. The
doesn't
game
matter.
looks really good, but the
This
animations for
incredible
faces are a
woman
bit
I've
off.
been married to all these years.
Very true.
She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
I always wonder this about games that have this, because there's like, it's not just like one animation. There's a bunch of animations for facial stuff which looks odd, and I wondered like how it got approved. I was like, did anyone actually look at it to approve it? And is it one of those things where they made the animation for a default face and then they're trying to apply it to a bunch of faces, and some of the faces it works and some of the faces it just doesn't? Just interesting. Like, to see, I'd be interested to know like the process of how like the animations for the faces in this game actually got through. Like maybe they just didn't have enough time, so they basically were like, okay, just make a facial animation, we'll put it in. If we have time, we'll improve it, type thing. Because obviously it's not easy. Animation, especially the quality of this game, well, the quality of games nowadays, just isn't like a simple thing.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni,
hello,
and I've
Liara.
spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years
That is
ago,
true.
then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
There is a chance that they left before Mass Effect 1 then, maybe. She's still not sure about the Prothean stuff. He says apparently something big is going to happen with work later and looking forward to it. Uh-oh. Do you think that's because of Code Red? Hopefully it's nothing like too crazy.
We're in a holding pattern.
Actually, well, if it's something big, I assume it's going to be changes and stuff. Alright, search for more memory triggers, priority ops, a better beginning. I need to go to a ship. Before we do that, gonna go and say hello to our bro, if we can. Apparently not that way. Apparently, I assume we have to go to the tram. Let's go see if I'm assuming our brother's still in crisis. Cryo, I mean. I think we have to do like the first main mission. Something like that. Before anything happens with our brother. Probably, yeah. Cryo Bay. As I said, hopefully it's nothing too major. You have these instructions that you hear. That's not right. Well, hopefully we can be somewhat entertaining. What is this? Is this the information wall that it's telling me about? Looks like it, okay. Oh, is that our brother? Wait.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I'm sure you did
I
everything
need
you
to
could.
ask
Yeah. but
how he
still,
died.
We lost a Pathfinder on my watch.
He suffocated.
It doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
How is he?
How's Scott doing?
Can I turn the camera? No.
His
Oh, I can.
condition's stable. I see signs of REM
It's not
activity
Scott,
in the
our
brain,
brother.
so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in.
Mm-hmm.
It's a vulnerable moment, coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another
The still
wire.
of the car is just like a 600-year nap and he oversleeps. It's pretty funny. Yeah, that'd be good.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
Thank you, Harry. That's very kind of you. Oh, Fisher, you're the guy that was getting beaten up, right?
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the Ket. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
Ugh, that's less. Yeah.
Wasn't your fault. It's obvious the Ket aren't friendly. Nothing we did could have changed that.
I suppose you're right.
So this is the guy with the Ket
not
just
what you dream about.
starting beating him
New
up basically
species
for no
and
reason.
3 seconds later, they're trying to kill you.
I hear you, but I guess that's life. Not
That's
everyone will see things
life.
our way. In the meantime, chin up. It'll get better.
Chin up like us. Our chin points at the sky. Yours can too.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Weird question, but surely they may not have had a choice in this, but if you're going on this kind of thing with a friend or like especially a sibling, wouldn't you try and be on the same vessel? Like surely you'd try and be in like the same, maybe like they have different jobs, so they were like assigned to different vessels for that reason. But if I was traveling with like a sibling, family member, or like a best friend or something like that, I'd try and be on the same ship as them, just so like this doesn't happen, type thing. I'd want to be like there when they woke up, or if the ship gets destroyed, I'd want to be on it with them, because I wouldn't want to get there and then find out that like your sibling's dead, something like that.
Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Okay, yeah. Okay then. A better beginning can go to your ship. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is going to launch a instant cutscene. So before I do that, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, guys, and then we will continue on. Jump on our ship and head to Eos, which is going to be our attempted first populated area. We're trying to make a settlement there, so yeah, should be good fun. I'll see you guys in a sec.